Some days are just simply harder than the others. This week has been pretty bad, and the sad thing about this is that I have this feeling more and more lately. My name is Petra and I live in Budapest. I work in an office, but because we will have a new head of department, the projects I was working on before, well, ended up in the trash can. So right now, all I need is some space and time. And there's one place where I can find these things. At home, in the countryside.
God, I miss this when I'm in Budapest.
I really think that when I'm at home with my parents in the countryside, so far away from the capital city and so far away from the noises, from my daily tasks, from everything, I feel that I can put my responsibilities down and everything that's on my shoulders, they are not there anymore, especially when time's really not that easy. When I feel that my mind and my soul is heavy, but I really try and focus on myself and on clearing my mind as much as I can. Adulting is really hard, especially when things start to go well and then it just changes within a millisecond. And one day I had a very great job with great opportunities and very challenging tasks that I really enjoyed. But right now, all I can say about that workplace is completely the opposite. Quitting would be so easy to say, but so hard to do. I'm not even planning to quit this job because, most importantly, I don't feel that I want to quit. I want to see what's next. Of course, when I really feel that it's time to move on, then I will. But right now, I don't feel it. Hopefully, when this new situation settles, then I hope that everything will be okay. Before that, I said that I would like to clear my mind, but to do that, I have to think through all the feelings that I feel right now. We have to feel these feelings. That's really important because if we don't do that, then they are not gonna be processed. And if we don't process these feelings, then they will just haunt us.
I feel so lucky because I grew up in the countryside and I experienced this life, but it's really not my lifestyle. Like, I can imagine myself living here, but not right now because now I have more chances in a bigger city. So although I really longing to live here all the time, it's not the right decision for me. The past few years that I spent in Budapest, in the Hungarian capital city, was amazing, and I experienced so many things that I would not experience anywhere else, and I learned so many things about the world, about myself. So it was really necessary, and it's still really necessary for me. So what I wanted to say is that experiencing the countryside life can do miracles to you, but it's not meant for everyone, and it's not meant in every time. Oh my god, it's so dusty. After graduation, I had no clear vision on what I wanted to do in my life. I knew that what I learned at the university, I really loved that. But I just couldn't get a job in that area, so I had to wait and I felt terrible and completely useless. But I found place where I can do what I really wanted to do. And now this place is actually gone because I'm just sitting in an office without a purpose, without a plan, without clear vision, and it's almost like a penalty to me. So that's the situation what I'm in right now, and that's why it feels so hard, because I feel that I'm at that starting position. And again, after graduation, where I don't know what's my purpose, what I can do with my life. That's why it feels really bad. I don't know, I have to hold on. I genuinely believe that everything will be okay at the end. Just right now it feels really bad. If you're also in a hard period in your life, then remember that you're really not alone. And we're rooting for you, we're rooting for each other, we're holding on. Everything will be really okay. One really important thing is to find your place where you feel safe and where you can turn back to when you feel low, and it means so much when you find this place. My place is definitely this one. Every time when I go back to the countryside, I feel like a kid again. I don't have to be the adult person because I'm with my parents, so they are the adults in the household. And it really feels weird because it's not true anymore. I can't really behave like one, but I still feel it because the responsibility that I feel in Budapest is gone. It's such a healing process when I come back. Right now I have so many thoughts that I have to reorganize in my mind, and that's the perfect place for it. And this is the place where I started my YouTube channel. Also let my mind and imagination wander around. Yeah, I will be forever grateful for this place.
Today is Sunday and I'm going back to Budapest in the afternoon. I know it was not a long stay, but it's always enough to ease my soul a little. Sometimes I wonder what my life would have looked like if I would have stayed here after my graduation. But I always come to the conclusion that I like the way how my life evolved. I will always have a part of me that's attached to this lifestyle, and I will always be a half country girl, but I always had more in me, and in order to develop myself, I had to stay in the capital city. So I think I get the best of both worlds, right? And even though my work life is not at its best, I'm sure that somehow the situation will be resolved. And on this note, I think I will end this video and see you in the next one. Bye!